What's up, guys? I've decided to take a free Myers Briggs personality test. As you can see, I've already answered 5% of it. And that is because I just decided, after 3 questions, that I was gonna put it up on YouTube. So, kind of stealing from Jacksepticeye, but, I've been wanting to do this thing just because, out of curiosity. What's my Myers Briggs type? So, let's go through this and talk about it with y'all. So, you enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. I actually more rather would be indoors, which is why I picked the second last one. So, I'm going to try to avoid the middle ground. So, you often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. Gee, this is so bad for me to read today. I put close to the agree because I'm often overthinking, which then leads me to unrealistic and intriguing ideas. Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas rather than a detailed itinerary. I don't know, I prefer detailed down to every last little thing. I'm gonna leave at this time, blah blah blah, whatever. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it has taken place. Of course. And that is because I overthink everything. If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them emotionally, not try to solve their problem. Yeah. But there are times where I'm I'll just break up with them or whatever. So, there are times whenever I do, just try to solve their problem. People can rarely upset you. False. I get upset very quickly. Oh, 10% done. You often rely on others to be the ones to start a conversation and keep it going. Actually, I would rather more people start conversations, but otherwise, I'm down to talk whenever. If you have to temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure it is your top priority to get back on track as soon as possible. Of course. Because I really appreciate schedules. Man. You rarely worry if you've made a good impression on someone met. Really? No, I didn't quite worry about that. It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. No. That one needs no explanation. I'm just an introvert. You're more of a detail-oriented person than a big picture person. Kind of split down the middle. I like to think detailed orientation, but also I like to try to expand and think about how is this going to help in the long run. Yeah. So, but I do just a little bit. You are very affectionate with people you care about, of course. You have a careful and methodical approach to life. Not really, but not too much. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago, of course. Again, overthinker. At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found further away from the action. I've never actually been to an actual party. I know, big surprise. Loner's never been to a party. So, but if I would go to it, I'd definitely be away from the action. You find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. Actually, no. I have been relating with them more and more. which is very strange. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the catalog. Occasionally, I don't watch a whole lot of movies, but, excuse me. But, whenever it comes to something like TV shows and stuff like that, yeah, for sure. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. Most of the time. I would say a good 75% of the time. When in a group of people you do not know, you have no problem jumping right into their conversation. I would be too socially anxious to jump into their conversation. When you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre and fantastical. Majority of the time, yeah. Let me know if you guys would want to, hear about my dreams, because I have a lot of weird dreams. Most of them I don't remember whenever I wake up, but, a lot of them are just so freaking weird. I should go to bed. It's 3:37 a.m. In your opinion, it's okay to sometimes step on others? Never. It's never okay. You are dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely getting sidetracked. I get sidetracked quite often. If you make a mistake, yes. Just yes. You tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, or your knowledge. When at a social event, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Yeah. Occasionally I'll talk to someone new, but not really. Little under halfway there. You lose interest in a discussion when it gets philosophical. Actually, I quite disagree. Philosophical actually makes me feel more into it, I guess. You would never let yourself cry in front of others. I'm pretty sure I've cried on camera several times. And I try not to let myself cry in front of family members. But, ends up happening anyways, so. Disagree. You'd feel more drawn to places with a bustling and busy atmosphere than more quiet and intimate ones. Actually, yes, I like whenever more people are there. Especially when it comes to work, because it means, non-stop moving. And, stuff like that. You like discussing different views and theories on what the world could look like in the future. Yeah, actually. So if any of y'all want to hit me up with, different religious theories, don't get hateful in the comments, though. Seriously, don't get hateful in there. I don't appreciate it whenever people get both religious and then hateful. It annoys the shit out of me. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you often listen to your heart rather than your head. Actually, I try to listen to my head more often. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to the study of something that you cannot see, touch, or experience. Well, about that. I'm a witch, for one, and two, a polytheistic person, which means I believe in multiple gods and goddesses. So, no. Usually prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive. I like to forgive a lot, but I do enjoy a good revenge. You have to make decisions on the whim. Yep. The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting and satisfying than the time you spend with other people. Of course, you often put special effects into interpreting the real meaning, or what? Did I just have a brain fart? Because I can't fucking understand the sentence. You often put special effort, why did I say effect, into interpreting the real meaning or message of a song or movie. Not really. Like if something like Medicate by Gabby Hanna, like, I don't know, there's a deeper meaning to it, but like some Adam Sandler movie, no. You always know exactly what you want. Actually, a majority of the time I don't. You really think back to the choices you made and wonder what you could have done differently. No. Overthinker. When a public place, you usually stick to quieter and less crowded areas, of course. Tend to focus on present realities rather than future possibilities. Nope. You have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. No. When starting to work on a project, you prefer to make as many decisions up front as possible. I kind of like a little. I kind of like a little surprise sometimes. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it'll be before they become disappointed in you. Yup. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting? No. And striking up a conversation. I'm very antisocial. You often drift your way into daydreaming about various ideas or scenarios. You look after yourself first, others come in second. No. Even when you have planned a particular daily routine, you end up just doing what you feel like at any given moment. Yep. Your mood can change very quickly. Yep. You often contemplate the reasons for human existence. Yep. You often talk about your own emotions and feelings. No. For fuck not. God, if I talked about my feelings more, I would not get a damn place. Anywhere. 80% done. You've got detailed education or career development plans stretching several years into the future. I have several plans that I'd like to do, and none of them are going to work out, probably. One of them's a teacher, one of them's just, me doing YouTube. Hopefully eventually hitting 100,000 subscribers. Shout out to Liam, who commented that the other day. That surprised the heck out of me, and I do appreciate that. You can't see half of the heart, but there, heart. But yeah, do go into very detailed, ideas. You really dwell on your regrets. Heck no, I regret a lot of things, and I dwell on them quite a lot. Spending time in a dynamic app. What does that mean? With lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained or in need of a getaway. Yep. I am very, very antisocial. You see yourself more as a realist than a visionary. I'm assuming visionary is kind of like another word for optimistic. I hope at least. So, kind of. Find it easy to empathize with a person who has gone through something you've never have. Yeah. Most of the time. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous burst. Yep. Spontaneous burst of energy rather than organized and consistent efforts. Yeah, I'm very no bueno when it comes to stuff like that. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Yep. After a long and exhausting week, a fun party is just what you need. Nope. Mostly because a party would just drain me even further, so. You frequently find yourself wondering how technological advancement can change everyday life. Yep. At least twice a month. You always consider how your actions might affect other people before doing something. Nope, I don't think at all before I do something. Hence this. Okay, cool. You still honor the commitments you've made, even if you have a change of heart. Majority of the time, sometimes it's just like, like with an ex-girlfriend that I'm not going to talk about. You rarely feel insecure. Why? So, see the results. Mediator. What? INFP. Jeez. 18% extroverted, 82% introverted. What? I don't get this. Oh, I am. Okay. Man, that used to be 50-50. It was so weird. 73% intuitive, 60% feeling, 58% prospecting, and 92% turbulent. Oh my goodness. Okay then. Well, I guess now y'all know. I am an INFP-T. So, hope y'all had a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever. I'll see you in the next one.